Here I have a snow shovel. The color I have is black, but it can come in other colors as well. And I also have an ice scraper to go with it. Alrighty, so what's great about the snow shovel is that it's detachable. So it's great for easy storage, and it just stores inside this little bag right here that's waterproof. So when I'm ready to put it together, all I need to do is just insert it. The little buttons will go through the holes, and then it won't come apart until you press the buttons again and then move it right back out. So again, just putting it in. And just like that, you're good to go. It's very lightweight. It's still made out of a very nice, durable metal. And the handle here is plastic, but with some grooves for nice grippage. You have this scraper right here that's just made out of a plastic on the top here. And then with a foam handle right here for nice grippage as well. And like the shovel, this is actually very lightweight too, made out of sturdy, but still, like I said, lightweight material. Here's kind of a side-by-side comparison of the snow shovel and my hand here. It's not gigantic, but it's enough to, scrape off your front porch or whatever you need, Alrighty. This was given to us as a sample. Okay, bye. Okay, here I have a heavy-duty steam cleaner by Expert Kun. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beaker part right here. It also has a funnel. I'm going to fill it up with water and fill it up. Then I'm going to screw it on and turn it on. And while that's heating up, I'm going to show you the different attachment pieces to this heavy-duty steam cleaner. So the biggest one we have here is this scrubber Swiffer part right here. It has some plastic bristles on the base here. It is slightly bendy, but still holds its shape very well, so it can really scrub out whatever you need to scrub. Again, these bristles, even though they're bendy, they still will scratch something up, so be aware of that. They also have these springs on the side here, so you can attach like this microfiber cloth to it just like that, and it'll hold on to it while you clean. You also have several attachment pieces right here to elongate your cleaner, so you could attach that to this piece right here, and you just have a nice little spine to go with the cleaner. You also have this scraper attachment as well, and then I already did show you the beaker and the funnel. And then you also have an oven mitt as well to protect your hand against the steam. All right. We should have given the steamer some time to heat up the water, so let's just press it and go. Okay. All right, the lock is on. I'm gonna try to turn it off. Ready to go. All right, there we go. And there you go. There's the steam. All right, so this lock part, as you saw, I was struggling just a little bit. Just press down hard on the lock and it's good to go. Alrighty, this was given to us as a sample. Bye. Okay, here I have some steel-toed boots by Voltrek. The color of these boots I have is a dark brown, but it can come in other colors as well. So first and foremost, these boots are very sturdy. Here you have the sole here, and there is nice traction all around the sole, so you will not go slipping and sliding very easily. This steel toe barrier right here is very thick, So your toes should be very protected here. Like I can try to press down and it will not budge. Like this shoe is so sturdy. Like I am trying to squeeze it as hard as I can to have some giveaway. It will not budge at all. So it will maintain its shape very well. And then also you just have some nice added protection on the back here to protect your heel. And yeah, all around the boot looks to be very well sturdily made. Now this boot is not like other boots in the sense that it is not tied up with laces. It is actually tied up with these plastic laces right here that you will just tighten. Here first I'm going to loosen it up fully. So all you're going to do when you're ready to use it is just pop this button back into place and just start turning it. And look, there you can see it is starting to tighten up. And then once it is fully secure, it will not budge. It will not come undone at all. Alrighty. Now as for the inside of this boot here, let's take this part out. I'm feeling all along the inside. I'm not detecting anything that would cause irritation. This material you see right here lines the inside of the boot here. Let me try to see if I can remove the sole. Here is the sole. Again, same material all around. There is nice foam on the bottom here to offer just a little bit of cushioning, but this foam is also pretty dense. So you're not going to go like slipping and sliding or whatever. It offers like great stability on the inside. Okie dokie. This was given to us as a sample. Bye.
We're going to take a look at this Dyson vacuum. Absolutely love Dyson vacuums. Had a couple. This is no exception. Has built-in filter system, long-lasting battery right here. So to release that, you're just going to push down on this tab. Pulls right out like that. You got the easiest on the market version I've seen of dumping out a vacuum. You have a red tab on the back, boom, opens up, dumps out, boom, right back. It's that easy. You got this little head that's super awesome, okay, for doing stairs, for doing vehicles, articulates so you can get just the right angle. Super cool anti-tangle head right there. And then you got your extension right here, which is super cool, okay, and then you have your main broom head, or ball joint, articulates every which way so you can get under dressers, drawers, everything, okay? This is a vacuum that has really strong suction and a really high speed brush. It's got a beautiful screen there. You can see a high, medium, low. You can see if the thing's, you know, plugged. It'll tell you what to do and everything. It's insane how cool it is. Was an awesome vacuum, is an awesome vacuum. All right, let's go ahead and test this ab wheel or ab roller. Comes with 4 wheels on it, heavy duty construction, adjustable length on the bars here, reinforced neoprene, and these are real metal neoprene pads here. Comes with a little pad, also comes with a bunch of exercise bands in different strengths or resistance levels. You're going to want to use this, in my opinion, like this. It's pretty awesome. Going to give you your reps, 8. Tap it again, calories approximately, and your seconds, 63. USB-C rechargeable. Howdy there, folks. Today we're going to take a look at this absolutely fantastic wagon. It's very big, very large. In fact, I can sit in it. It's so strong, and it's very, very comfortable. It has reinforced metal frame. It has swivel wheels in the front, fixed wheels in the bottom, front wheels lock. Metal frame with powder coat paint up, rust and corrosion resistance. It has a very nice, I gotta get out of here, very nice padded reinforced bottom. 2 mesh pockets in the front. Nice collapsible handle here, built like a tank.
Hi, here I have the 9-in-1 heavy-duty handheld steam cleaner by Viper Snap. Here is the main steam cleaner itself, and right here is the tank. Right now it's empty, but when I want to fill it up with water, I will take the little cup that it comes with and I will pour water in. It's nice that they have a snout here so I can kind of get the water in there without worrying too much about a major mess. But I'm just going to pour the water in. It's good enough. And now I'm going to turn it on. I'm just going to press down and there you go. So it does make some noise, but nothing crazy. And we're going to give it a minute to really heat up and it should start blowing out steam just like that. As you can see, that was very quick, you guys. There you go, you can see it. And right now it's nothing crazy, but I can feel the water getting hotter and hotter. Okie dokie. Yep, there you go. All right. I moved the trigger back up, so now it is stopping, but give it a minute to kind of stop blowing water out. It comes with several attachments here. Here we have a bendy little cord, so it can get to many different angles. It has a vacuum piece right here, so you can kind of push the steam along, as well as a smaller nozzle. Here's a side-by-side comparison to my hand here. And then a little brush as well. The bristles on this brush they're plastic, and so they are very hard, and they also they're pretty stiff as well. You can't bend them too much. And then you just have a little microfiber cover cloth right here. Oh, and then you also can have a little nozzle that you can put into the little hole right there and pour it in. I did not see that when I poured the water in, but that'll make things a lot easier too. Okie dokie. This was given to us as a sample. Bye.
Howdy there, folks. Today we're taking a look at this Amerisun snowblower. This 24-inch snowblower, heavy duty metal. It's got metal runners down here. What I really like about this one is a really aggressive tire tread. You can plug in an extension cord to start right here. You got your oil, I recommend 530. You got your gas, I recommend premium. You got your on-off switch here. Your on-off switch here. Primer right here. You want to push that about 10 or 20 times, about 10 times. This is choke on. You want to turn it to left. If you look up here, you got your adjustment for your chute, which is kind of cool. Then you got your adjustment for your forward and back. This one isn't labeled, it's just, you just push it forward and back for your different speeds. Right here we have the auger engagement handle, or lever. We have the drive engagement lever. And then down here we have our rotation. And then right here, we have a pull start, okay? And we are gonna pull start it. It started cold, this is a cold start. Hasn't been started for a while, and it's cold out. I advanced the choke too fast. Pretty nice, works great. Howdy there, folks. Today we're going to take a look at this Built Hard snowblower. It's a 24-inch snowblower made of high quality metal components. It's got a gas can on top, oil right here. You can plug it in to, you can come on in here and take a look here. You can plug it in to start it via extension cord. You got your oil goes right in here, gas. Then on this side over here, you got your on-off switch, priming valve, choke, and run. So, and then you got heavy-duty rubber tires underneath here. If you look right here, look right here, you can crank this and you'll see the chute turns. And then you got your drive. You got your drive auger, and then you got your drive. So this is what you push down to drive. This is what you turn to auger. This is your speeds right here, forward and reverse. And then on the front here, you got a little like tool you can use to get the snow unstuck from your chute. And we're going to start. So first you want to prime it about 10 times. It doesn't have much gas in it right now, so we'll see what happens. And it is very cold. Start, you're going to turn this switch all the way left, and you're going to have your fuel. This is your fuel switch on. Now I'm not going to electric start, I'm going to pull start it. So if you look right here, this is a cold start, very cold, and not much fuel in it. So works great. Unfortunately, I already plowed, so can't show plowing very much, but nice grippy tires, heavy duty built, 1200 or 2012 cc's.
Here we have the Bug Assault, the original salt gun for killing bugs. So here you go. Here's kind of a side-by-side comparison against my arm here. On the top here, you have the salt compartment that you can flip open, where you can just put in more salt when you're ready to reload. It's very lightweight. It's slightly top heavy with most of the weight centered towards here. Right now I have the safety off so I can squeeze the trigger, but I have not rocked it back so no salt will shoot out. And then when I press this button on the other side, the safety is on so I can't squeeze it. But let's take it off, pull it back, pull it over, aim, fire, just like that. And there you go. This was given to us as a sample. Bye. Here I have the Mr. Heater by Big Buddy. It is a gigantic heater that actually uses real fire to help heat up the space. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so you can see how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and press down on the pilot here. Oop. There we go, and there is a fire here at the bottom, and now I'm going to just turn it on just like that. And here you can start to see fire taking place. There you go. And right now it is on low, and then on really high, the fire just gets bigger and bigger. And on low, I can already feel a lot of heat because even though it's low, there was still a lot of fire coming out of the heater. Now it is protected by this metal cage right here, and then all around it's just a plastic shell. On the bottom, you just have rubber footing to help keep the ground, to just help keep it from slipping and sliding all over the ground. Okie dokie. This was given to us as a sample. Bye. Here I have a small cordless handheld chainsaw by DeWalt. It is fairly heavy. Most of the weight is centered towards this part all around right here, so making it pretty top heavy. The blades are protected by this plastic cover right here that you can just take off. And right now the battery is in and it's ready to be powered up, but I cannot squeeze the trigger until I press this safety button right here. But it pops out. So the only way for me to fully use it is if I'm simultaneously holding the button and pressing the trigger. Now I'm going to press it and we're going to see how loud it is and how well it works. Here we go. There we go. So as you heard, it's pretty loud, but nothing crazy, and there's no ricketing. The rotation of the blades is very smooth. And then here you also have the spout where you will pour in the fuel. Okie dokie. All around it is smooth with just a plastic shell, but then you also have some rubbery areas all around for easy grippage, so that way if your hand gets a little wet from like sweat or water, you will still be able to maintain an easy grasp on this thing. Okie dokie, this was given to us as a sample. Bye. Hi, here I have a water container by Sahasea. That is S-A-H-A-S-E-A. The color I have is green, but it can come in other colors as well. Empty, it is a very lightweight container. You can unscrew both ends. Here is one end that you can unscrew, and then here is a larger spout. Both are just a simple unscrewing mechanism, and there is the bottom part of this lid. On the inside here, we also have some cleaning materials. Here we have a sponge, it's just with a plastic handle with a just soft, spongy material to help clean and get in all of the nooks and crannies. And then here you also have this straw that is foldable, or a bendy straw, I guess people would call it. Can bend to any different angle without the risk of it like crimping. And that is so you can attach it right here, just like that. This bottom part right here, you can also unscrew to open it up. Okie dokie. And then on the inside, I'm not feeling anything sharp. It's just, what you see on the grooves here. You feel the bumps on the inside, but that is all. Okie dokie. This was given to us as a sample. Bye. Hi, here I have an SD driver by Works. Now here is the size comparison against my hand here. It is a small but very durable and dense tool here. Right now I can't press the trigger because the two direction buttons are right now balanced on the middle, so when I push one side or the other, it'll go for me. And do you hear that? It is on full blast and it is making some noise, but it's not making a lot of noise. It's pretty quiet for a tool. And when I press the other button, it will go in the opposite direction and a little light turns on. Now, if I want to change the top part of this drive right here, I cannot pull it out. Instead, what I have to do is pull this part back and then change the different kinds of tools. And then I just move it up like that. So here you go. We have a flat little bit top piece right here. I'm going to move it down. Going to rotate it for a different top part right there. That way you don't need to worry about any of your small pieces going missing. It's all right there and easy to use and ready to go. Okie dokie. This was given to us as a sample. Bye.
Lots of fun. We're taking a look at this sweet little e-bike, if you want to call it that. This is really sweet. Handles over 200 pounds. Great for youngins and oldins. Front fork shocks, super responsive throttle, disc brakes, and this thing can pop, man, really aggressive tires, super long range, and actually goes really fast. I'm gonna see if I can get it to do a little spinny spin here. I did get it to do it earlier. I'm just not very good at it. But man, do I love this thing. This little bike is awesome. The battery goes up to like 50 miles in range. This one goes up to 40, 45. Some of them go up to 50. Disc brakes in the front, disc brakes in the rear, chain driven. You can easily pop a wheelie with this. It's just so awesome. 3 speed modes. We're just gonna start on level 1 here. Okay, so that was speed level number 1. This is 2. See how fast that is? You can almost pop a wheelie in 2. We're gonna put it into 3. Okay, here's 3. That thing really takes off, let me tell you. I mean, look at that. No problems whatsoever. This thing really takes off, and it's totally quiet, which is really cool. Watch out, Snickers. I'm not good at wheelies, but I don't have to pull back to wheelie. Like, let me see if I can. I mean, this thing is so much fun, I almost can't stop. It's So much fun. Just a ton of fun, folks. Howdy there, folks. Today we're going to test out this GM2200i Gen Max generator. Okay, what I love about this is it's an inverter generator, so very quiet and fuel efficient. It's fully closed. Goodness, I can't talk today. It's got a molded in handle. It's got a nice gas cap right here, and it's got a little cover that goes over your spark plug and oil cap. On the front here, you have an on-off switch and run and choke, grounding attachment, eco mode button, parallel attachment lines, two USB-A ports, and two 120 AC sockets. All right, so we're gonna actually show this thing in use. It does come with an oil bottle, so you can put the oil right in it. You're gonna open that up just like so. Then you'll see your oil cap right here. Right there. We're gonna open up the oil. Okay, this oily looking stuff is from oil from something else, okay? We're gonna open this up and it's got 1030 oil. Okay. Open that up. It does come with a funnel, which is fantastical. Put this, and it actually screws in there. And then you just pour the oil in here. I do wish the top of this was a little bigger and maybe I like that it's a long ribbed funnel that allows you to put it in there quite fast and easily. Okay, we're gonna get all that out of there. Wait for it to get into the reservoir. Give it a little shake. Put that off to the side. Screw in the cap. Take your cover. Kind of slips in right here. And close it. I really like how that cover goes on. Then we're going to take some fuel. Runs on gas. Put it in there. I don't want to put too much in there to test it. We're going to close this. Get out of the way. This cap does have an air vent, on-off switch at the top. Okay, pull starts over here. First you want to make sure that we're unchoked. Hopefully that's enough fuel in there. Remove this thing. Okay. We might not, let me see. I think eco mode was, let's see if this, okay. We don't want eco mode on. Let's see if the spark plug's actually attached. Sometimes these come with it not attached. Open. Oh, that's the air filter there. And carb adjustment. I think we're good. Let me see. Okay. Am I missing? Oh, this is the spark plug up here. It's attached. Let's try this. I think I don't have enough fuel in there. Oh, there we go. Very smooth running. Extremely smooth running. Let's put on eco mode. Wow, that is quiet. Doesn't have enough fuel in it probably, but that is very quiet. Very nice generator. Howdy there, folks. Today we're going to take a look at this awesome PowerSmart fuel or gas fuel generator, all right? First, it comes with an instruction manual. Comes with a spark plug tool and a funnel. Comes with included oil right here, and this is 530, so great for cold weather. Has a 1.6 gallon gas tank on it. Real metal knob on that, or cap. Gas gauge right here. Metal frame with a powder coat paint job on it for rust and corrosion resistance. All metal around here, not plastic, and this is sweet. On the front here, we have an on-off switch, a voltmeter, a DC breaker, 12-volt adapter, a ground attachment, eco mode, parallel line attachment, circuit breakers, and we have two 120-volt AC sockets. They're 20 amp, and an AC 120-volt 30 amp 3-prong socket. This is a 4400 starting watt, 3600 running watts generator. So let's go ahead and show you how to get this thing started. On this side, you have a choke switch. What I love about this one is it actually shows you what's on choke and what's not, and it's correct on-off fuel valve right here. You want to turn that down. So first of all, though, you got to put the oil in, and you want to remove this piece of foam was somehow left in there. And the oil's over here. It is pull start, by the way. Your pull start cord is right there. Oil goes right here. There's like an yellow knob. You're going to open that up. I say cap. I keep saying knob. We're going to remove that. Has rubberized feet too, by the way, to reduce vibration. You're going to open up the included oil. You're going to take out the included funnel. You're going to place that all the way in there, right like that. It's designed with a flat edge so it doesn't tilt on you, which is fantastical. Take your oil. Okay. Pour it in there kind of slowly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I almost did it too high. You got to pour it in slow or the funnel's going to overrun and spill everywhere, like I just almost did.
Takes a little bit of time. The oil is, I believe, from Amerisun, actually. Which is interesting because this is a PowerSmart generator. Amerisun does make generators as well. At least I think so. I know they make snow blowers. Boy, that oil's going in there slow. It is quite cold today out here, so that's probably part of the reason it's more viscous. But we'll get through this. Okay, there we go. Going in there, going in there, going in there. All right. We're going to remove that actually for a second. See where our oil is by placing the dipstick in there. I don't want to overfill it. Let's see what we got here. We're about halfway. Actually, we're right in the right spot. So we're going to close that. I think you can use the entire quart, but it doesn't look like we need to. And I'd rather not overfill this. Let's see here. We're going to close that. Put some gas in the top. Ugh. Oh, don't want to do that. Use this silly we don't need to put much in there just to test it. That should be enough, especially on a little generator like this. Put this off to the side. Put the cap back on. I love that that's a heavy-duty metal cap with a nice heavy-duty gasket. Yeah, it says we have fuel in there. We're going to turn this on choke, and we're going to give it a pull. We need to probably move this over here. Hopefully it does have enough fuel, and I might need to add a little more, but I don't think so. Let me make sure the on switch is on. Aha! I did not have the on switch on. There we go. That's on eco mode now, much quieter. Seems to run really smooth. Do you want a phone that can take 200 megapixel pictures, do slow-mo video up to 240 frames per second, and do 8K video up to 20 times zoom with crystal clear imagery? Look no further. This is the Samsung S25 Ultra. It comes with a stylus, which is great because it can work as a remote as well. Super crystal clear screen here. Very responsive, quick phone. You can get up to 520 gigabytes of built-in storage. Runs on an Android operating system. Has multiple lenses. Takes excellent low light quality pictures. Excuse me. Really, really like this phone. We are taking a look at this Atlas bipod. This thing is absolutely awesome. Really like it. You can get this in a whole bunch of different heights, but here we have this one right here. It has several different like detents you can put in it at for different heights. Really nice soft rubberized feet if you look right there. Believe it's made of 6061 T6 aluminum. I could be wrong. Hard anodized finish. Nice knurled legs, knurled collar right here, and this is ball bearing. So really easy, especially to deploy. Has push button right here for changing from 45 to 90 degrees. Has 3 detents for that. Or notches. Has a quick throw lever Picatinny adapter on the top. You can get other versions as well. And then it has a knob right here. If you turn that, you can tighten it really quickly. It's like not very far. A lot of times other ones you have to turn. This one you just turn like whoosh, and it locks it very firmly in place, this little ball head. If you want to loosen it up, you can do that and allow you to cant it so you can quickly level, and a little bit of pan as well. Really nice and much lighter weight than you would think. It looks kind of heavy. It's really not that heavy. Excellent and really, really high quality components. Oops. Today we're going to take a look at this absolutely fantastic backpack. Really, really like this. This is Hazard 4 is the brand. It's got a heavy duty, nice exterior here, so it keeps nice and rigid. You don't have to worry about stuff getting smashed within. It's got drain holes right here and right here, also you can attach things there. They work either way. On the top here you have this really nice handle so you can grab it in a hurry. On the inside of the pack, or I should say on the back side, it's got a sternum strap, mesh, really nice heavy duty. This is probably 1.5 inch wide webbing material. And this has a lock and unlock strap right here. So I've actually never seen that, I don't think. So you can lock this so that you don't have to worry about it coming open, or unlock it. Then on the top you have load lifters right here that are removable. And then all down the sides you have MOLLE webbing. Hopefully you can see that on both sides. So really heavy duty. Now you do need to undo these load lifters to get to one of the compartments here. We're going to open it up. You have this almost like laptop area. Really nice high quality fabric here and padding. That's like the closest to your back there. You could obviously put other things in there. And then you have the main exterior. If I can locate the zipper here. Actually, this is going to be the outer exterior. On the inside here, you got pouch right here. You got MOLLE webbing and Velcro on the inside. You have spot for like notepad, pens, everything you would. Another pouch right here. And then you have a big pouch right here. Once again, great for like a laptop, a data, or a tablet. Opening this, this is a fantastic backpack, okay? Then we're gonna open up the main compartment. And in here, we got all kinds of accessories we'll get into. But you have this little deal here that's gonna help secure this. You got all these dividers here. This is great for putting camera gear in, whatever you desire. You can just Velcro these in place however you want, okay? So you can create dividers. You have a reflector right here. It's battery operated. That can go on the outside. You have these additional straps. They go right here like that. And these are like extra MOLLE webbing, except it's rigid MOLLE webbing. It even has measurements on it. Great for attaching specialized gear, and a whole accessory pack. So, oh, and then you also have this, which can be attached on the outside. That provides extra MOLLE webbing to attach things on the back. Was sent to me for review. This is a fantastic pack. I really like the FDE color. You can get it in different colors as well. Really nice. All right, folks, so the power's out and time to crank up the old Westinghouse 4500 iGen generator. All right, I've had this thing for years. Works great. It's got a 3-prong 30 amp 120 volt, 2-prong 120 volt 20 amp on-off switch, power, has a pull or electric start, and you can use it with a key fob, which is nice. Eco mode, circuit breakers, reset, parallel attachment. Got your readout right here. Reset button, 2 USB-A ports. So really good. Best thing of all, it's super quiet, and it's got this really high quality pull-out handle. Really like this one. Holds 3.4 gallons of gas. This can run for like a long time, like 24 hours. Now, the battery is dead, so we're gonna go ahead and pull start. Turn that on, make sure eco mode's off. There she goes. It's got your fuel life right there. Really nice generator. All right, so the power's out, and I gotta test and start this 4,000 watts inverter generator. We have the on-off switch right here. Put that on. Eco mode, you want off when you're starting. Reset button, 12 volt adapter, AC 1 and DC circuit breakers, 120 volt socket right here, and then we have an AC 120 volt 3-prong grounding cord right here. It's pull start. It's got a on-off gas valve, fuel or air filter, and then it chokes underneath here. That way is choke. Gas on top, obviously. Usually this starts in one pull, so I always say that, and then all right, folks, today we're going to take a look at this really nice Works mulcher and blower. So the blower's down here, mulcher's right here. I've been using this for years. Really works good over like heavy rock, pavers, things where you can't really rake very good. Comes with a detachable bag right here for the mulch, or you can use an attachment that goes over a whole trash can. You can switch between the blower and the mulcher setting right here by turning this. Also, you can detach the mulcher end to maintenance it very easily, which is nice. It is a little bit loud, but it's the best one I've ever had. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on here. Oh, you got settings right here for your speed too, right here. All right, so that's the blower. Now we're gonna switch to mulching. Works good. Howdy there, folks. We're going to take a look at this target stand, talk about a little bit about the quality. So it has this little clinker plate. It's great. You can hit it on this side or go to that side. Makes it a lot of fun. Gives you a smaller target to aim at. Then you got, I think this is like a quarter size zip sig or something. It might be a little bigger than that. AR 500 steel. I think this is 3/8 inch thick. I like that it has two different colors. Then we have included with this particular one a heavy duty mount with a spring right here so you can adjust the tension, and that'll adjust the angle of this and how much it rebounds on impact. These actually belong in a different spot. And then on the bottom here, you got your heavy duty metal target stand, and you do have to get a 2x4. It slides in there. I like 3 to 4 foot ones. The tallest I probably was 5, and then you don't want too high because it, more propensity for it to tip over. But I haven't really had a problem with that. Today we're taking a look at this Cenex cordless battery operated snow blower. Really like this one for a couple of very specific reasons. One, it has a heavy duty metal handle, better than most I've seen, with a thick powder coat paint job on it. Has an easy to adjust chute here. Has a variable speed knob. You don't really see that on any hardly. And it has a nice neoprene handle. Takes 2 lithium-ion batteries right down in here. And it has a push button or lever adjustable hood that stays on here, doesn't just fall off like most of them do. But the best thing of all, heavy duty metal auger, and it has an automatic LED light. But the best thing is this heavy duty metal auger. You don't usually see those on electric cordless snowblowers, and definitely want one, trust me. It's not gonna wear out, it's gonna scrape down better and get that icy snow up better. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Nice adjustable speeds. Really like this one. Works great, long battery life. This thing is super sweet. It's got this little pole saw right here, chainsaw. Okay, pretty cool. And that's not even the best of it. This is cool. You take this and you can remove it. You gotta unlock both sides actually. Or you can lock it in, excuse me. You take this, pull it off, and then you can attach, comes with 2 batteries and a charger of course, right here. And then you got a little handheld saw, 6-inch bar on this, comes with a chain adjustments right here. Bar loop goes in here, it's got a grip handle. So there's that, and of course it comes with a bar cover. And then you have a lithium-ion battery in here. This is what you use obviously to run the pole saw, aluminum tube, really large neoprene handle, which I like. Keeps your hands warmer, gives you good grip. And this is really cool. This thing extends for like forever, but it also has spring-loaded return. And if you want to articulate that, and you can do this as well, which is really cool. Was sent to me for review. Looking for a great case? Look no further. This is the Evolution Liberator case. It's made of heavy duty polymer. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 latches on it, heavy duty latches. It's got these really heavy duty hinges with metal posts down them. On the inside, it's got like egg carton foam right here, but it's heavy duty. And then on the bottom, which is really nice, it's got dual layer pluckable foam. And what's great about that is you can either cut this or pluck this to your shape or whatever you're putting in it. And then you still have foam protection underneath because it's double layered. So really, really nice. What I like about this the most is how easy these hinges shut, yet how secure they feel. Also, it's got a carrying handle right here, and wheels that roll really well, which makes it great. This is a great case. I love it. Was sent to me for review. Howdy there, folks. Today we're going to take a look at this SunPow hose reel. Really like these, have a couple. First of all, it's all enclosed, so you don't have to worry about dirt, debris, and stuff getting on the hose itself. Comes with a wall mount right here and the included mounting hardware. Has a fiber reinforced hose with a nice small diameter. And what I like about this one is it's nice and long. This goes to your water supply. Then it has a carrying handle built in, so you can move this around easily because it just sits on this bracket. It doesn't actually stay permanently affixed to it, so you can pull it up and carry it around. Then it comes with a very nice high quality fiber reinforced hose that's a nice narrow diameter, so that makes that these hose reels can hold lots of hose. Has a hose stop right here and does come with an included nozzle. Really, really like these, use them all the time. This one's made by SunPow and it was sent to me for review. Here we got this beautiful apple tart from Omaha Steak. Has what tastes like a homemade crust on it. Nice large crystallized sugar right here, and it gives it a nice crunch and complexity. And on the inside we have an apple filling. Has chunks of apple and almost like a caramel-like taste. Absolutely delicious. We're gonna go ahead and see how it tastes now. Do be aware you cook it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit in an air fryer for 15 minutes.
Really good, kind of tastes like caramel apple. Really good, tastes like homemade. I don't know what else to say.
All right, folks, here we have our Wagyu beef Omaha steak patty. We're gonna go ahead and put this on a bun that's toasted over here.
Then we're going to go ahead and take some of these nice onions. Actually, let's put, we'll put the avocado on after. We'll put some of these onions on there. A slice of bacon. Probably doing this all backwards. And then an egg, which probably should have gone, oh, well, it doesn't matter. And then we'll put this all together. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite here and see how it tastes. Ooh, it's gonna be hot, hot, hot though. Man, that looks good. Look at that. You see that? Ready? Very delicious and tender. All right, here we have this really nice, excellent Omaha Steaks beef dog. And then we're gonna put a slice of bacon in there. Actually, let's put that underneath so it stays in place. Then we'll put that right on top. And then you can just eat it that way, or you can mix something into it. See how it tastes. Go ahead and check it out. Was it good? Does it taste excellent? All right, so here we have our Omaha Steak Beef Frank. We're gonna go ahead and put that in our, actually first let's put some onions in there. Yeah, I like some onions. We're gonna put that beef frank in there, just bed it in there. Nope. Bed it in there nice and good here. I'm trying to hold this camera well at the same time I'm doing this. It's a little rough. Then we're gonna tuck in a piece of bacon. Yeah, buddy. Right in there. I'm gonna take a little mustard. Just squirt it over the top here. Oh yeah. Now let's see how she eats. Gonna eat this thing. I love self-filming. All right, here we go, folks. We got her right here. Let's go ahead and see how she tastes. Oh. Excellent quality beef frank. Absolutely love it.